What's good, internets? Primo Builder here, aka Pyra or Pyra, however you want to say it. I'm just here to share some Raven technology that I've known about for a while, been sitting on it, but never really seen anyone explicitly come out and say it, so that's what I'm here to do right now. And basically, what I'm talking about is button buffering, which any intermediate Tekken player really should know about, but I'm here to show specifically how it applies to Raven. And a little disclaimer, you can get around this problem by using 3+4 button bind, but back in the day when I picked up Raven, I was on my Tekken Purist, only wanted to use the 4 buttons. So if you're currently like I was, and you're not used to using button binds, go ahead and apply this to your game, and I promise you it will make life much easier. So quickly, just to go over it, so basically you press back 3+4 to go into back turn. And then to go back into neutral, you need to press back 3+4 again. So the way that you do this using button buffering is you press back 3+4, keep the 4 held, and then you hold back and press 3. And if you do that repeatedly, you'll see what's known as the Raven Dance, which is pretty dope to look at. So I'll just show that right here. And yeah, so basically, just to reiterate, you press back 3+4, keep the 4 held down, and then hold back and tap 3. And you should get this right here. Now to go over some of the more basic, common examples, but just so you know, this really can be applied to any time that Raven has a move where she goes into back turn. So let's get started. So maybe as you notice, my command prompt looks a little weird. Basically, just to explain that, so for example in 4-1, while she's still doing the animation, Master Raven in the 4-1 animation, I will do the button buffering, trying to go back into neutral, basically just to ensure that I'm going back into neutral at the very moment that I possibly can. Because there's nothing worse than getting hit by a random rage art or whatever, and you're just trying to go back into neutral, you know, do the safest move possible or safest action possible. So if you'll see my command prompt, I'm basically just mashing just to go back into neutral as soon as possible. And yeah, that's basically it. Hopefully this helped you out. Hopefully you enjoyed watching, and you know, stay ninja-like.